Hi everyone and welcome to Quality Education. In today's video you will learn and practice English verb tenses. Verbs are so important if you are talking about accurate English because verbs mainly show the action in a sentence like playing, writing, reading, singing, eating. Whatever actions are happening in a sentence are called verbs. So it is very important to use correct form of verb if you are writing or speaking English. Now the question comes in mind how to use tenses correctly. Because if you are talking about tenses, you are referring to those structures and formulas used in the sentences. In order to use tenses correctly, you must review them or study them before you go for any competency test, so that the sentences you are constructing during speaking and writing are correct according to the tenses structure. And if you use incorrect tenses structure or incorrect form of verb, that can be a serious mistake. So what is the easiest way to learn tenses? This is the question you might be asking yourself because you don't want to go back and study the books and mess up with the tenses and structure. And if you are frustrated, then don't worry, you are at the right platform because I have a strategy called Practice Test Strategy. Because using this strategy, you can learn all kinds of tenses easily in a very short period of time. Before I take you to the practice test, let's look at some common errors that you might be making without paying attention to them. Have a look at this sentence. I've seen this patient 2 days ago. Here is the structure. You can see clearly. You use a subject, have, verb see, and you use the third form that is seen. This patient is your object. This sentence might be correct according to your opinion, and it belongs to present perfect tense. If you look at this part, 2 days ago, it means this action happened in the past. This is a past action which is already done, and if you're talking about past, you must use past tense. Correct sentence is, I saw this patient 2 days ago. This sentence belongs to past indefinite tense, and here is the structure. You can see subject, second form of the verb saw, and patient is your object. 2 days ago, it shows that action happened in the past. So if you're talking about past action, so you must use the structure of past indefinite tense. But if something happened recently, there you can use present perfect tense. Now let me show you the sentence a little bit close to this. I have already seen this patient. This sentence is correct. It belongs to present perfect tense. Look at the second example. I'm treating him for 2 years. Subject I is talking about a patient that he's treating this patient for 2 years. Now this sentence belongs to present continuous tense, and here is the structure. Subject I, am, the verb is treat, so you added ing treating, and your object is him. Sentence might be correct until here, but if you look at this part, a specific time is mentioned, which makes this sentence incorrect, because if action is continuous from a particular time, you must use the structure of present perfect continuous tense. I have been treating him for 2 years. Now this is the structure. You can see clearly as a subject, have been, ing form of the verb, object, then a specific time has been mentioned here. If you made a mistake like this, it will be a major mistake and you will lose your marks. Now this is the scenario because if you don't practice tenses, you can make a lot of mistakes. And those mistakes can be serious and you don't want to do that. And if you want to learn all kinds of tenses and you want yourself to be perfect in this specific area, I highly recommend you to use my practice test strategy, where you will learn and also you will practice all these structures. And I'm sure if you practice well, you will not make these kind of mistakes. Now let me talk a little bit about tenses. I won't take you long, but I'll just briefly describe it. We have 3 kinds of tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. And each tense is categorized into 4 kinds of sentences. For example, if you talk about present tense, you say present indefinite tense, continuous tense, perfect tense, and perfect continuous tense. So there are 4 kinds, and all these 4 kinds are used also with the past tense and future tense. The total number becomes 12. It means there are 12 tenses. You need to review, study, and practice them. Let me take you to the practice test, how practice test looks like and how it is going to work for you. Now this is the slide where you'll find the question. You can see the question here with the 4 choices, and out of these 4 choices, only 1 choice is correct. You can pause the video, think of the answer, and after 10 seconds, you'll see the answer. And after a few seconds, you will see the next slide where you will find the reason to that particular answer. For example, look at this question. He broke his arm last week. You can look at this particular word, last week. It means this action happened in the past. So it belongs to past indefinite tense. Here is the definition of past indefinite tense. Here is a reason to the answer, and formula or structure will also be there for your information. Now if you look at this sentence, he is your subject. You use second form of the verb and the object is arm. This sentence is structurally correct. So same kind of method you're going to be using in the future. Just slides will move. You'll see the question. You can just pause for a while, think of the answer. Answer will appear so that you will confirm and measure yourself that you have knowledge of that particular question or no. Then you will find the reason to that answer, which will teach you almost each and everything. So here's a complete setup for your learning. Let me give you some instructions. There are 30 questions in this whole video. Of course, 4 choices with each question. Only one choice is correct. An answer will appear after 10 seconds. You can pause the video and try to answer. Repeat the test till you answer all correct. Although answer is there, the reason is also mentioned, but you can still go back to the first slide, repeat the test, make sure that these 30 questions you know very well. And after these 30 questions, there is another video where you will find 50 questions, and all these kinds of tenses will be reflected in those 50 questions. Before you start doing practice tests, please subscribe to the channel if you are new at the channel or you haven't subscribed yet, and hit the bell icon so that you will get the notification for upcoming videos in the near future. Let's get started. This is enough for today. Hit like if it worked, share it with your friends, and leave your comments in the comment section. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll see you there. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. More video links will appear at the end screen. You can just click and watch it, or you can get the link from description below. Practice makes perfect. Remember this phrase. At least keep the slides moving through your site so that you can have idea about English grammar. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.